What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the THREEZERO DLX Deluxe collectible figure War Machine Mark II from Avengers Age of Ultron, part of the Marvel Studios Infinity Saga. So now you got all that. I thank THREEZERO for sending this over for review. This is a 1/12 scale figure. Nothing really going on the back, except this is not a toy. Only suitable for ages 15 and above. Glad I am above that, because this figure is cool. If you did not see my unboxed of it, it is very, very awesome. Now that I put him back in here, you can see him a little better, but they protect the figure really well on shipping. So there is a little baggie over him when you get it, which is great. This is what this side looks like. Very, very cool. I love the window boxes, of course. I do love Iron Man, and I'm really glad to be reviewing one again. It's been a little bit since I've done any, but I've done quite a bit of Iron Man figures on this channel. So, without any further ado, let's get to it. And here's War Machine out of the package. I want to quickly shout out the directions on this, and, you know, every THREEZERO product. I love that they include how the stuff moves. That is very cool. It helps with articulation. You know, if you're wondering about certain things, you know, and then it gives you the normal how-tos and stuff and what you got. But the articulation thing, I think, is so unique and very, very, very cool. So I just definitely wanted to show. Okay, you might have noticed he is missing half of his head. It's actually right here. But we're going to start out. Well, I guess I started out with the directions. But we're going to continue showing the light-up gimmick first, because I want to turn it on and then turn it off, because the head one, you do have to remove this part every time you do so. There is a little button right there. See that? Right there. And then you click it, and boom, light up head. Pretty cool, man. The eyes light up. It looks awesome. Really dig that. If you want to see what that looks like on, I could do a facsimile of it. Like so. For now, you will see it again. But yeah, that looks fantastic. Let's shut that off. And then these do require 2 AG1 batteries here, as well as 2 AG1 batteries there. There's multiple names for it. Easily to get. You could just like get order on Amazon or whatever, which is what I did for their Ultra Zero suit figure that they sent for review as well. So luckily it was the same batteries. And there is the middle. You just press it. A fusion reactor. That is awesome, dude. That looks really good. So very nice lights on both the head and the chest. So awesome stuff. And with the head plate back in, let's look at accessories. The first thing is this little tool. This is to help get the batteries out when you need to change them. So a nice little thing to have in your collection. War Machine comes with a beautiful stand that says a War Machine Mark II. And Marvel Studios, the Infinity Saga. Nice looking there. It's got a really good arm there. And it goes like that as well. Up here, it moves there and there, which is excellent. Now, it's got a unique looking attachment there. You do need to take that off, and then that should pop in. I believe like so. And then you could move it around. And he's on the stand, and then, you know, you can pose it around however you want. He's just hovering for me. But you can pose it around, and it's all... We get a nice amount of hands. They're all open hands. You know, a couple of various degrees of open hands. And some you see the little silver in the middle there, which looks very cool. Really nice sculpt on these hands. Very well done, like gunmetal, and then, you know, you got the silver in the middle. there, you know, before he shoots. And then there's some that just have a hole in there, so you can put the effect parts, which I'll show you momentarily. But very nice stuff. Again, you get a bunch of them, which is fantastic. Almost missed this in the hands. He also has a saluting hand. How about that? That's pretty cool. You get 4 effect parts, as I said. 2 are for the feet, you know, to do flying, and 2 are for the hands. So these are really, really cool. I really like them a lot. It's translucent orange plastic, but there's a really nice sculpt on that. Can you make that out well? Let's see if we could zoom in further. Looks really nice, guys. Beautiful sculpt on these. I love that it's like frosted at the end and painted over here, and then you get into the translucent plastic. It's very nicely done. So for the feet, you want to use the skinnier ones, but you know what? I think you could mix and match these. I think the holes are about the same. We'll check that out. But those are the skinnier ones on there. And then if you want to go with a fatter one, I believe you can as well. So, you know, you can mix and match them. And the same things would go with the hand. So that's the fatter one. Then you can take that out. Get the skinnier one. And that will go in fine as well. So, you know, however way you want to go, I think that's pretty cool. You can mix and match again. I like that. Next up, we get 2 awesome little micro cannons for his gauntlets. They look really, really good. Nice sculpt here. Look at that. Look at the paint. Very cool. There's even some sculpt on the bottom. You know, not a ton, but there is some. Really, really nice there. And then for War Machine, you want to just take off these covers. You get the proper one. I don't know if I grabbed the proper one just now, but it could be. It might be. It might not be. It might be this one. Will it be this one? There we go. And that's how that looks. And that's very, very cool. Super dig that one. That's excellent. And last but certainly not least, we get the back-mounted cannon, which is very cool. This one is just done in black, but it's got a nice sculpt. Really very cool. He has a hole back there. I mean, this is something, the hole is there, but you're gonna want on him all the time. It's part of him. And then it could turn. All right, wait for it. Wait for it. It is, I believe, keyed. There we go. And then this can turn around like so. And this can go like this. And that could go like that. It's a little transformer. And then you got his shoulder-mounted cannon, or back-mounted cannon, whatever. It is over his shoulder, and that is pretty awesome, guys. Very, very nicely done. So I totally dig that. You can maneuver it however you want. You know, if you're shooting from the back, sides, you know, go back and forth on the side like that if you want. Whatever you want to do with this, you can do, and it'll just like rest on his back. Again, you can turn it downwards or upwards, however you want. It looks pretty neat, guys. So let's take a look at this guy in full now. Head sculpt is excellent. Really, really dig that. Beautiful head sculpt. Silver, gunmetal. Even with the eyes not lit up, it just looks awesome. Very, very nice sculpt. Super, super dig it, guys. Top of the head. Just very sleek. Nice profile, you know. The back here, so the cannon, but the silver up here looks really good. All of this here looks really nice. And then the silver on the sides, silver down here, kind of little spine thing going on. That looks good. You kind of saw the back before, the butt, and that looks fine. The back of the legs, really nice too. I love how the inside of his knees look. The back of his knees, really nice. Not much going on the bottom here, but it looks totally fine. Turning it around, the feet are awesome. That's what the bottom looks like. Marvel on one side, 3-0 on the other. Nice partnership. Really nice sculpt. The front here looks fantastic on the legs. Very, very nice. Love that gunmetal. It just looks so good. And then the silver up here looks fantastic. The knees look good. The sides there look really good. You see the symbol there on the side flap. That's really nice. All of this here on the thighs look great. Silver and gunmetal mixing together look just so good, you know. There's some sculpt even behind here. Just cool, you can see that. Very nicely done. Great attention to detail. The stomach looks excellent. Love that. Really great sculpt. Love his ribs. Silver over there. Really cool. I love this little thing here. It looks like a little vent or something. The reactor in the middle looks really good. It's got some tampo printing here. Says James Rhodes, Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes on there. ED445 there. 002 there. All of it's printed beautifully. You got more print here. Beautifully done. Same symbol as there. The whole arm looks really good. You got the little military star in the back. That's awesome. Just love it, man. Yeah, I didn't even see that before. Looks so good. The elbows look good. I don't think I looked at the arms, that's why. He has fist hands on, which look very good. Love that. Use that for punching, for flying, whatever. They are, you know, one of those open hands are like flying hands. You know, you can use it for that, but just, you know, you can use whatever you want for whatever you want, right? The arms look great. Chest looks awesome. Shoulder pads here look really nice. Do dig that. So yeah, up top here looks fantastic. This is awesome. Proportions are real nice on it. You know, just very solid looking figure. And solid feeling too. There's like, we're gonna look at the articulation in a second in full, but nothing moves here. Really, really good. There is some diecast in the middle here. When you do put in this, you have to pull this guy apart, and the whole inner frame like seems like it's diecast. There's a nice metal bar in there, and yeah, it is awesome. You just, for a 1/12 scale figure, this feels really, really weighty. It feels diecast back here as well in the knees. That's very cool. Not 100% sure where the rest of it is, but, you know, there is some, and it's definitely in the middle, definitely in the back of the legs, and boy, does this, and I think in the joints here, too, the elbow, if I'm feeling correctly, but, yeah. Good stuff here, good weight, good look, it's awesome. And as for that said articulation, he's got a lot. Head moves separately, really awesome. The neck moves. You get a lot of range of motion for something with armor. The body does move, which is great. You know, you would think maybe not with that, you know, thing in the middle. But look at that. Look at that. That is fantastic. And as you might have seen, you get another joint there. So it's like double. Look at that. Look at it. Just go ahead. Look at it. That is amazing. The bottom does move as well, bit. Can go back and forth on it. See? It's hard to turn, so you gotta turn really with the middle joint. Then up here, these move. Good range of motion there. And then, as you might have seen, this whole assembly moved up. Look at that. That is crazy looking, like a redefined, like, butterfly joint almost. That is a bananas. And you can see some of the metal inside there. Check that out. See that? Excellent. Look how far you can get over here. Pretty good. Pretty good, guys. You got the bicep swivel as well. You got outer movement. You get the double jointed elbow, which is good. The wrist move on those ball joints, which is nicely done. Then at the ankles, at the legs here, at the hips, those do move up. And then this can move like so. And like so. Before we do that, I believe this guy has a drop down joint too. I believe this can drop down for additional motion outwards. It should do it, I think, if I'm reading the directions right, but anyway, you can kick forward, you can go back a little bit. If it is, it's very, very tight on the line. But I mean, he's got pretty decent range of motion anyway. Oh yeah, there is a drop down joint. See, it's tight. It's very, very tight, but it is there. I thought there was. There you go. That's pretty cool. So, oh man, that's awesome. Oh, I see it. It's here. The leg comes out. That's interesting, guys. That's super interesting. That's different. The joint is in here. How cool is that? That is different. Very unique, guys, I gotta say. Knee double joint works like a charm there. This moves back. This moves forward. And the foot moves. There is a toe hinge as well. A lot of range of motion, rocking, action, everything you could want out of this foot you're gonna get. So that is totally fantastic. Man, that is cool. I thought it said it would drop down, but I couldn't like read from where. Not read, but you know what I'm saying? Couldn't figure out from where. But yeah, awesome articulation for a really like awesomely solid figure once again. It works. Everything works really great. Yeah, this is great, guys. This is really good. And one last articulation thing, as I was posing this guy around, I realized that these things actually move. So if you go like upwards, they kind of move out of your way. Check that out. They're on a hinge. That is sweet. Love it. Oh, love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Super excellent. Honestly. And for your size comparisons, here's War Machine with a bunch of 1/12 scale figures. And I guess Goldar is not really, he's in that 7-inch scale. I don't know what they really call that. Sort of 1/12-ish. As you can see, Venom is a huge figure. This is the SH Figure Arts. This is also an SH Figure Arts and Shin Kamen Rider. You have a Mafex, you have a Marvel Legends, and you have a Figma. So you get different ideas of what different companies think of this scale. But I do think a lot of these work together very well, especially since War Machine is obviously an armored figure. He's gonna be a bit bigger in my opinion. And again, he's smaller than the SHF Venom. And my final thoughts, this is an excellent figure. The finish is incredible. The feel of it is so solid. There's diecast in it. There's lights in it. I really like it. The accessories are nice. I'm going to say it. This is pretty much a perfect figure. I mean, if you like War Machine, this is excellent. This is really, really excellent. Absolutely love this figure. It is really, really good. So I'm really happy that THREEZERO sent this over for a review. Thank you again for doing so. This is a fantastic figure. Glad I had a chance to check it out. And there you go. You should too, because it's awesome. If you like this Marvel Iron Man stuff at all, you should be on top of this figure. It is fantastic. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.